income feels inconsistent, here's what's actually happening. You're treating sales like events. You sell when you're desperate, when inspiration strikes, when momentum feels right. And then you wonder why cash flow is unpredictable. So today, I'm going to show you why that doesn't work and what to do instead. So by the end of this video, you'll have a simple structure that turns selling into a weekly rhythm. Here's the baseline most artists are working from. They build an offer, they make invitations, and then they wait. They wait for momentum, they wait for confidence, for things to feel easier. But waiting creates gaps, and gaps create financial stress. So here's the plan. Sustainable income doesn't come from events, it comes from repetition. So I'm gonna walk you through a 5-step structure called the weekly cash loop and show you why weekly cash repetition is the only thing that actually stabilizes income. Let's break down the loop. Step 1, Monday. Identify who you're inviting this week to a conversation. Not everyone, not your whole audience. 5 to 10 specific people who fit your offer. Here's the first obstacle most artists think: I don't want to bother people. So they don't want to make a list. They just see what happens, and then nothing happens. But if you don't decide who you're inviting, you'll post vaguely and hope someone raises their hand. And that's not a plan, that's avoidance. So Monday is simple. Write down 5 to 10 names. Step 2, Tuesday through Thursday, make clear invitations. Use the clarity you've been practicing. If you're someone who blank, I made this for you. Want the details? Here's the second obstacle. Most artists make one invitation and they disappear. They don't repeat it. They don't follow up. They just wait. But one invitation is never enough repetition for someone to decide. So Tuesday through Thursday, you repeat the invitation. Not to the same person 3 times, to different people on your list. Step 3, Friday. Follow up. If someone expressed interest earlier in the week, close that loop. Quick check-in. Did you still want the details? Here's the third obstacle. Artists think follow-up is pushy, but follow-up is leadership. If you opened a loop, close it. Step 4, your weekend. Reflect and refine one thing. Don't restart, don't rebuild, just refine what worked this week, what worked and what didn't. Adjust one thing, then repeat the loop next week. Now here's the turning point most artists miss. You can have a great offer. You can be clear, you can be visible, but if you're not selling weekly, income will feel inconsistent because one-time effort creates one-time results. Repeated effort creates stability. So the decisive shift is this. Stop treating sales like inspiration. Start treating it like rhythm. Stop waiting for momentum. Start creating it through repetition. So here's your payoff. If you follow the weekly cash loop, identify, invite, follow up, and refine, selling becomes boring in the best way. Predictable, repeatable, and calm. You stop wondering when the next sale will happen because you're inviting every single week. If you want the full structure with walkthroughs, plus weekly prompts, reflection questions, and scripts, I made a companion guide, the AIB Practice Guide number 4, the weekly cash loop. It is linked below. And remember, stability doesn't come from one big sale. It comes from small repeated sales every week. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. What's one way you know you're avoiding reaching out to people on the regular in terms of selling? Please post in the comments below. Can't wait to keep this conversation going. If this way of thinking about building an art business resonates with you, you're welcome to subscribe here. I share new conversations and practices regularly, and I can't wait to share the next ones with you.